Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Saitama. And in this video, we are going to speak about all those nifty features that Max had mentioned in the AMA that happened on 24th of September. That's really nice. And some of the updates that he gave were mind blowing. And I'm really eager to wait for the application. Let me know how eager are you to wait for the application and whether you would migrate all your tokens that are there in any of the other wallets that you have, be it MetaMask or Trust Wallet or Coinbase Wallet, to the Cytamask application once it comes. And in yes, guys, I'll also give you a hint on how you can actually do that without any transfer fees that you would incur. So watch this video till the end to get the detailed review of all the updates that happened in the AMA and all those features which Max has mentioned that would be coming down to Cytamask at the time of launch and after launch as well. This is your Mr. Aslan coming here stating one big disclaimer as always. This is not a financial advice, or neither is this. Am I a financial advisor? Please do your own research before you get into any token out there in the crypto space, even if it is Saitama. Now, moving ahead, now Max was very open in terms of speaking about the application altogether. Very initially, he did mention in the AMA that the application is almost ready. It's having those final touches and certain tests that are happening from the developers out there internally. Now, very good thing that he has quoted is in terms of the features that Cytamask would have when it is launched. Now, a lot of us would expect a lot of features that we have seen in the sample video that was released to have everything inculcated within the application at the time of launch, that is on 13th of November. Now, you cannot have all those features mainly due to the restrictions of certain testing time period, as well as certain features do have legal complications that have to be sorted out first, because again, Saitama is not just a token, guys. It's a company. It's a registered company out there in the US. And for anything specifically related to the payment mechanism that comes into picture, there are certain legal formalities that they have to abide by. There are certain government rules that they will have to abide by. After getting all those clearances, is when we can definitely expect. And since the clearance would not be in the hands of the Saitama team, you cannot actually give a timeline on when you can expect that feature to be added. But it will definitely happen because I'm very bullish on that. The main reason being, Max is a person who is running a software company which deals with payment networks. So he did quote in one of the other AMAs earlier that he runs a software company which is actually taking care of certain supermarket transactions or POS machines that are having, and he takes care of that payment gateway kind of work. So he does have some good amount of contact. I strongly believe that would make the process much more easier and smoother and faster as well. But considering that, again, this is something related to government compilations. I mean, sorry, government compliance. So it would take some time. So that's something that we can expect at the later stage, but not right now at the time of launch for the Cytamask. So what all you would be getting at the time of launch for Cytamask? First and foremost, you would be getting the swap. Yes, you would be able to swap your tokens to any other major tokens out there at least at the initial stage. That's because of two reasons. One, Saitama wants to list or start off with a low number of pairs or trading swap pairs and slowly start adding them as and when they feel it is comfortable. One, because liquidity has to be provided, guys. They will not be linking this swap to any other particular PancakeSwap API or Uniswap API out there. They would have their own swap. That means that I believe that they will have to take care of the liquidity as well. So when there is sufficient liquidity, then is when you will be able to go ahead and release the pairs. I'm not saying Saitama would be providing liquidity for that, but the other token pair that is getting listed also should have sufficient liquidity and entangled into the Saitama's, or probably they might also come out with a option. I'm not so sure. Just quoting that there should be some liquidity lock in place, due to which some of the tokens, especially the scam and the sketchy ones, would shy away from it, and all those legit tokens would take some time to ensure that they get registered, right? And the second, for a second reason why it would take time, is because Saitama team will have to go through some kind of check mechanism to ensure that all the tokens that are listed in Saitamask for the swap are legit and are good enough for people to utilize out there. But I'm definitely sure these three things would definitely would surely be there in the swap mechanism: BTC, Ethereum, BNB probably, and the very favorite USDT, right? So I think these would be the four options available. Although I'm a little skeptical on the BNB front, I think it might be possible that we might also get the BNB conversion available. But yeah, that's something that we will have to check later on. Now, I'm not saying a direct swap between Saitama and BNB. It might be a cross swap which would occur in the backend, wherein Saitama gets converted to Ethereum or USDT, and from USDT you convert it to the Binance Smart Chain or the BSC token, right? So that's the mechanism which I'm speaking of, not the direct swap. Because, anyways, Saitama is a ERC20 token. You cannot directly swap it to the BNB version as well, right? On the Binance chain. Now, the next thing that he actually said was also regarding the CERTIC audit, where paperwork has been going on for quite some time. They've all been submitting the paperwork for CERTIC audits to happen on the application. So, yes, we will be seeing the CERTIC audit also enabled, also completed, not enabled, I'm sorry, completed at the time of launch for Cytomask. So Cytomask will be launching after an audit is completed and a good go is given from Certic as well. Now, next part that he did code is regarding certain scam alerts that would be provided within the app for certain tokens which they feel are a little sketchy, or definitely through some other source is tagged as a scam coin out there. So yes, a lot of scams happening, especially with people using Trust Wallet. You get some random airdrop and you click on it, and you will be providing access, backdoor access to all those hackers out there to your wallets, wherein they would be able to pull out your assets, be it in any token, and without your knowledge as well. So if you want to know more about it, please go ahead and check out my video on how Trust Wallet scams happen. I've shown it to you in detail, and also what you can do to avoid them, so that you would be safe and your investment and the cryptocurrencies would also be safe. Now, after that, he did say that the payment option, like I said, would be coming at a later stage. But the one good feature which I really liked that would be coming with the launch is staking. Yes, you would be able to get the staking feature enabled in Cytomask with for your Cytoma tokens, and probably we might see other staking pools as well. Instead of only Cytoma, we might definitely see more staking pools coming in, and that would really add a lot of value. And one more important thing that Max did mention: if any one of you who watched the AMA has missed this, just telling it for your reference, guys, you still will be receiving reflections even after you stake the Saitama tokens. Double rewards, double benefits. This is really nice, and I really like this concept, because a lot of people were thinking that when I go ahead and stake this Saitama tokens in the staking pool in Saitamask, I might not miss out on the reflections that I would be getting. But Max has confirmed that they are looking into options where they would ensure that they enable the reflections to come through. But whether these reflections will auto stake, or whether these reflections will still come down to your wallet as a separate amount of tokens, is yet to be seen once we have more details from Max to be released on the wallet. So, the last and final topic that I would like to cover with the Cytomask wallet update, which Max has shared, is regarding the beta testing. Max was posed a question wherein he was asked whether community members would be able to beta test the wallet. The answer is yes. How do you do it? More details to flow through in the coming days. But Max did mention that he would be, they would be, I mean, not he, they would be opening up sign up form for the beta testing, and that would be given for a limited number of, say, 50 to 100. I know there a lot of users would be registering for it, but out of it, it's a lottery system wherein 50 to 100 people would be given the option of testing it on in the first hand beta testing for the Cytomask application. And but one thing that Max did quote is not to do anything which is a little extravagant in terms of transferring tokens or stuff like that, because I believe during the beta testing phase there are a lot of chances, because of certain bugs, that you might be losing your tokens or losing your money as well. And there is Max did quote that while you are signed up and if you are selected for the beta testing, they would also be providing you the set of documents and disclaimers which clearly states what are the do's and what are the don'ts and how you are supposed to go ahead and do some standard testing procedures while you're using the beta version of the wallet. Really nice to see, because the community feedback is something that is very much appreciated by any project out there. Since see why I would say the community feedback is very important, especially in these kind of cases. It did happen with SafeMoon, because SafeMoon did release a lot of beta wallets, and a lot of users did give a very good amount of feedback. After which all the feedback was considered, and then even though the launch date was a little hampered, I'm not bothered about it. Trust me, the application is now running smooth with all those issues fixed. So that's something to now see good output coming out from the community. So the same way, someone else in the community who was actually doing the beta testing might find a major bug. It does happen, and that could have been missed from the developers inside there, because the testing environment that happens by the developers could be in limited space and limited quantity as well. It would be only a set of say 5 to 10 people probably testing it, and only certain set of variants of the usage wise certain set of standard instructions or guide what they would follow for testing. But when it comes to the real time user or the normal user who would like to use the application, that is when you would see how it would perform, what would be the errors, what would be the UI issues that would happen, or what would be certain other number related problems also that might occur, because a lot more users are trying to hit the same button at the same time, or a lot more users are trying to access the same page at the same time as well. So lot many things that might be known once the community starts testing it, and more people have brilliant ideas out there. There are a lot of brilliant minds in the community of Saitama as well. I've seen in the Telegram chats that few of them are speaking certain ideas which are way beyond my imagination too. And trust me, they are really nice. They are really, really good. Right? So some of those things some of those ideas can definitely give a new dimension to Cytomask, and probably help in improvising it to such an extent where everyone loves Cytomask out there, right? So that's it for this video, guys. These were the updates that Max did share about the Cytomask application and what features we can expect at the launch, the payment mechanism, the staking pool additions probably, or the so-called additional tokens that you can actually see would be added in a later phase. That would be the first portion of addition that would happen. Later on, the second portion of addition would be simultaneously developing the marketplace in Saitama. That's the Saitama market, which would have option to purchase and sell NFTs, as well as provide a platform, educational platform out there for people to make educational content and release it, which would in turn be a earning mechanism for if people watch it, similar to YouTube, yeah, but entirely on Cytomask application. So nice to see these features coming in at the time of launch. Very good features. I especially like the staking part. Very excited to see what more features would be coming in the near days. Good announcement, and I really love the fact that they kept the reflections while you're staking the tokens. So let me know what you feel about these features which are being added to Cytomask, and if you have any other feature that you want to see, what would that be? Please do hit the comment section below and let me know as well. It would be interesting to have a chat about it. So if you like this video, guys, please hit the like button. Do subscribe to my channel for more updates on Saitama and other tokens included. These are my honest, non-biased info that I would like to share, or knowledge that I would like to share on whatever I know and the research that I would have done in any of the tokens. Please do let me know what you feel in the comment section below as well on all those videos that I've made. I would be helpful to receive your feedback in terms of improvement. Thank you so much once again. Have fun.